Hello, this is a general love reading. I'm going to use an oracle to get 3 cards, and then we're going to get into it with the tarot. I don't know the subject of the reading yet. I feel like if you have been drawn to the title of the video, then perhaps this reading is for you. I'm not sure I'm going to show these oracle cards on the camera because I'm using the Sexual Magic oracle deck, and some illustrations are a bit naughty, right? So let's see. The first card is Passion. Second is Triumph. This is nice energy. Let's get one more. And Power. Wow, beautiful. It feels like in this connection, it's like there's a lot of chemistry, a lot of spark and passion. On this level of passion, you are connected to each other. There is, however, some power struggle here. This might be a relationship, a connection that's just starting, and it's like you're testing the other person and they're testing you, testing boundaries, testing how to deal with one another, how far they're willing to go. Let's get 6 cards from the tarot and see what this is about. The first card we have is the Death card. So this is all about change and transitions. Ace of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. So, like I was saying before, this is a relationship that's just starting with 2 aces here. There's a lot of this energy of new beginnings. We have the World card. Wow, another ace, Ace of Wands. This is a very passionate relationship, I can already tell. And with the Queen of Cups, wow, this is beautiful. It's something that starts out as something very passionate, a connection that it feels more based on passion and chemistry at first. But it feels like emotions are starting to rise, at least for one person, the Queen of Cups here. This can be a water sign. The Queen of Cups is this energy of someone that is very creative, very emotional, sensitive. She's very in tune with her feelings and her emotions. She's an empath. most likely an introvert. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Temperance card. This is the overall energy for the reading. It feels like something ended and it was very painful. And this happened either for you or for the other person. Either way, with the Death card here, this is an ending that wasn't easy to deal with, but it was something that it was long coming. It was supposed to happen, and it was for your or their highest good. With the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, this is like gaining mental clarity. It's like being clear on what you want, understanding what you want, being able to visualize what you want in a relationship, and not just in a relationship. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, right? But in general, it's like going through this painful ending made you stronger. You're more clear, more focused. The person that you're dealing with may be someone that lives far away. It may be a connection that happens mostly online, like a distance. There's distance between us for some of you. There is, however, a lot of passion here with the Ace of Wands. It's a passionate new beginning. Let's clarify. With 3 aces, this is definitely a relationship that it's just starting. For others of you, it may be someone that you've known for a long time, so there is already a connection there, but suddenly it shifts into this connection that's more focused on attraction, right? So it feels like a new relationship, even though you've known this person for quite some time. It has this newness about it. I'm not sure if that's a word. I think it is. Let's clarify the Death card. Yeah, we have 5 of Cups. Like I said before, this ending, this transition that you've been going through, it wasn't easy. Again, please remember the roles might be reversed, so this may be the other person. Take it as it resonates. Either way, this wasn't something easy. I see some regrets here, some sadness, even like a period of depression. Seven of Pentacles. Yes, this was the beginning that needed to happen. That it was in your best interest to leave behind something that wasn't beneficial for you anymore. And trying to find something new, something in which you can invest and be sure of it, you know, because it feels like in the past you have invested in something, a connection that wasn't really stable, yet you kept putting your energy and efforts into it, but at the end of the day, it was just a very big disappointment. Let's see the Ace of Swords. What's the Ace of Swords about? have 8 of Pentacles. And 3 more cards. The Death card again. Knight of Swords. And 7 of Wands. Like I said before, it feels like this ending that you went through, it kind of lifted a veil for you, and you started to see things clearly. You started to realize that you have to be clear in your communications, that you have to set boundaries. And it feels like the effort that you're putting in, you're now expecting the same amount of effort from the other person as well. You're not willing to accept anything less. Like if you're invested in a connection, you expect the same thing from the other person. It's like you raise the bar now and you're not willing to accept anything less. I see you here standing your ground, being more clear about your needs, communicating your needs, being upfront and direct. For the other person, it might come off as you being harsh with your words, like a bit too direct or impulsive. But I feel like that's your energy right now, and you're embracing it. Let's see the Ace of Pentacles. We have Page of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Let's get one more. And the Six of Wands. It feels as if even though this connection has a lot of chemistry and passion, and it's like you want to dive in and just, take the leap, I feel like at the same time you're very careful. Like you do have this impulse to go all in, but at the same time you realize that you should take it slow. Get to know this person, get to know like the territory. And it feels like it's a bit like testing. That's the energy that I'm getting. It's not like you're testing them, or it's not like they're testing you with bad intentions or just to play around, It's more to understand what the boundaries are. Because I feel like you do have a lot to invest. You do have a lot to offer. And you want to make sure that it's being received properly and that you will receive the same in return. It's like you're not playing around. It may be very passionate and fiery, but it's not a game to you. You're taking it seriously. You want this to be a new beginning that's very solid, Let's see the world. We have the Ace of Cups. This is all about new love. So we have all aces here. Three of Wands. Yes, for most of you, this is a relationship that's happening like mostly online, because it's a long distance relationship with the Three of Wands and the World. There are a lot of expectations. And the Empress. I have to say that with these cards on the table, with the Page of Cups, all these aces, the World, the Empress, I feel like if, how can I say this? There's a big chance you might conceive with this person. All this passion, all these passionate moments might lead to a pregnancy. So if you don't want that, just make sure you take precautions, right? This connection is very, very fresh, and with all these aces, it's like it has all the perfect elements to make it work, but it's just at the beginning. It's just starting. I feel like there are high expectations from both sides. I feel like you see this relationship as having a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of potential. There's a lot of potential here, and you recognize that, and the other person recognizes that, and it's like it's, instead of making you happy, which it does, but it's also adding some pressure on you to make this connection work, because it feels so good and it feels like it has everything you need, a little bit of everything. Let's see the Ace of Wands. We have the Three of Swords. It feels like whatever problems may arise in this connection is mostly connected to sexual chemistry, to the way you communicate your desires, the way you act it out. Like it's the only thing that I don't want to say ruin the relationship, but can create some cracks in it. Let's see, let's get two more for the Ace of Wands, and we have the Page of Pentacles. and Ten of Wands. It feels like for you or for the other person, at some point you'd want, or the other person would want to take things to the next level, while the other person is still in that beginner's phase of the relationship with the butterflies and the sexting and the passion, you know, and the other person is ready to take it to the next level, to make it more serious. And it's like the other person doesn't catch on, you know, they're still in that beginner's phase of the relationship, of the connection. Because I see someone here trying to make a serious offer, you know, like, let's say, to go out, I don't know, on a weekend together, or maybe to meet their friends or meet your friends, you know, something that you do in a serious relationship where there is commitment, or some sort of activity or action that implies commitment, a higher commitment than before. And it's like the other person, it's not that they're not ready, they don't realize that, okay, now we can move to the next phase. It doesn't mean the passion has to go away. It just means that the relationship is getting a bit more serious. This might be you, this might be them. With the Temperance card here at the bottom of the deck, this tells me that this connection needs patience, needs time to grow, like organically, you know, don't force it. The other person shouldn't force it to make it something that it's not, you know, when it's not time yet. Because it looks very good and there is a lot of potential, but it can be ruined if you move too fast, if you emphasize the passion side of things, the sexual side of things a bit too much, you know, it can become just a very carnal thing, a very carnal connection. And all the emotions and the commitment and the bonding, you know, it's like pushed to the side. When in fact everything should be on the table, you know. Let's see the Queen of Cups. We have the Eight of Wands, the Tower, that's too many. Let's get one more for the Queen of Cups. And the Three of Pentacles. I feel like one of you will get very emotional and trying to take things to the next level might put you or the other person in the position of becoming too involved and too like caught in their emotions. And that makes them, it feels like it makes them, or it makes you give an ultimatum with the Eight of Wands and the Tower. I feel like the emotions can get the best of you. I do see here with the Three of Pentacles like a third energy. It doesn't have to be a person. It can be work or friends or whatever. For some of you, it's like you make them choose between you and something else, because you let the emotions get the best of you, and it's like you're losing clarity for a second there. And that's why we have the Temperance card here, to be patient, to be calm, to have that inner balance, so that you don't get into this position of having to, you know, set ultimatums for the other person. Again, it can be the other way around. This could be them. It's like someone gets too emotional. Like all this passion, all this attraction, it's hard to handle, and it's making things become a bit out of control emotion-wise. And there's some communication here that can create some damage with the Tower. So just please have that in mind. If this is you, if this is the other person, understand that this is where they're coming from. It's like they caught emotions and they don't know how to deal with it, and they're trying to speed things up or make you choose. But what you need to know about this connection is that it has everything it needs to become a very strong connection, a very serious relationship. It's just in the beginning phase, but there is potential. There's a lot of potential. You just have to be patient. Try to focus on yourself as well. Not all your energy on the other person or on the relationship, because it might put a lot of pressure on you or on them. Just, be patient and let things unfold naturally. Because whoever this is, if it's you, if it's them, it's like this person feels like having these emotions makes them feel like they're in this inferior position, like they don't have control anymore. And it's true, but at the same time, it's normal and it's good to be in love with someone and release that need to control and just love them, let feelings evolve the way they're supposed to. It's like someone is freaking out here for starting to feel things when, they've seen this connection as just passion and chemistry. Right, so let's get some oracle cards. I think I'm going to use the Spirit Animal Oracle deck to get some advice for you here. We have Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle. So you do have what it takes to overcome this, right? Just remember to be patient with yourself, with the relationship. Let it grow naturally. Mouse spirit tends to the small things. It feels like this is more like an advice for you when things are starting to get a bit too intense, to focus on little things, you know, on things that you like, on your hobbies. And the third card, we have brown bear spirit. Take time out. Yeah. If things, if the energy feels too intense, or it feels like it's getting out of control, of course, it's best to take time out to cool off so that you can get back into this energy of having mental clarity, you know, so that you can communicate clearly and in a healthy way. Well, I hope you find this helpful. Thank you for watching. Let me know if this resonated with you, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.